Hello everyone, welcome to Crochet CJ. This is Carla here with episode 19. I'm a mom and midwife, a born-again Christian, and I love people enough to tell them that. I hope you guys are having a great week. It's Tuesday for me, March the 5th. As you can tell, I have not done anything with my hair today, so wearing a hat. Short episode this week. I don't have a lot to talk about. Finished objects. I made a granny stitch blanket, baby blanket. It's pretty good size. Anyway, you can see granny stitch. Kind of blowing out the colors when I get it too close. I didn't use a pattern. I actually started this last week on Thursday when I was driving to Lawton. Well, my husband was driving. And I was going to do a corner to corner. And I had printed out some easy to understand corner to corner instructions because I hadn't done corner to corner in so long I'd kind of lost my ability to do it easily. I had to rip it back like, I don't know how many times, and I finally just went, you know what, we're just going to do granny stitch. And it turned out beautiful, and I really like it. The instructions I printed off, I don't remember who wrote them or where they were from, and I wouldn't embarrass them by saying that out loud. I mean, their name anyway. But they did not make any sense at all. So maybe it's because I learned corner to corner by watching videos. But seeing it written out the way it was written out, it just didn't make any sense. So I ended up doing the granny stitch, which turned out great. I love granny stitch. I used hobby yarn. The color is Boise, and I used 2 cakes of it. It's their lollipop yarn. I really liked working with it. At first I thought it was going to be kind of splitty and not very good to work with. But once I got past like the very end of it where I started, it wasn't splitty, it just worked up like butter. It was great. And it frogged really well too. So that's always a good sign. And that yarn is, I didn't save the ball band, but it is 20% wool, 80% acrylic, and there's 350 meters and 200 grams. So I used 2 complete cakes to make that. And I did like a single crochet double border of single crochet just to use up the rest of the yarn and pretty much use the whole thing. Didn't waste, really didn't waste at all. My other finished object, I did finish that Teterboro shawl that I was making with the Shawl in a Ball Lion brand. I have decided that Shawl in a Ball is not my thing. You know, it doesn't frog easy. Everybody knows that. It's got that metallic in it, but it says it's a number 4. Well, in places I think it is a number 4, but in places I think it's a number 1, and in places I think it's a number 5 because it has these chunky bits throughout it. I like a consistent thickness of yarn. I think I've said before there are some things I'm a little OCD about. That may be one of them. But working with that and the way it worked up, it didn't have a good shape, and I think it's just because of the inconsistency of the yarn. I'm not dissing Lion Brand Shawl in a Ball. If you like it, that's wonderful. I'm just saying that from now on I'm not purchasing any more Shawl in a Ball because, you know, at least the metallic stuff. I don't know. I think I have some Shawl in a Ball that's not metallic, so I'll have to try that and see how that works out. But that metallic, I'm not buying it anymore. Anyway, I'm not even going to show you the shawl because it turned out so badly. And it was not the pattern. The Teterboro shawl pattern is wonderful. But that yarn, even though I think the shawl was, it's from Lion Brand's website, so I think they meant for you to use it. Anyway, I'm going to rattle on and make this a long episode, even though I said it was going to be short. My only joy in progress right this minute is the Just Feel Better shawl by Kalisha from Quirky Monday podcast. I'm using Hobby Hurricane and I have quite a bit done. So yeah, I like the way it's striping. Got my little sheep stitch marker that I bought off Etsy. Anyway, I've gotten quite a bit done. This is the hurricane, what it looks like in the cake. It is 200 grams, 350 meters, and it is 100% acrylic. So I actually have 3 of these cakes. This is pretty much one complete cake. So I know I'm going to use at least the second cake, and I might possibly use the third and just make it a really, really big shawl. I don't know. Acquisitions, believe it or not, I have not bought any yarn in the last week. You're amazed. I know you are. Well, okay, that's not necessarily true. I have purchased some Premier yarn to make my Native American blanket for the locale, and some other stuff that they had on sale. I think I got a couple of their mystery boxes. And then I have purchased some more hobby yarn, which I probably shouldn't do, but I like their yarn and it is on sale, and I wanted to order some more, so I ordered some more. So those are en route. I know the hobby yarn has reached the country of destination, so it's in the US. I don't know where it is in the US, but I think I should get it sometime this week. The Premier, I'd ordered some baby yarn too for a baby blanket, and they were out of one of the colors I ordered, so they offered to either substitute a different color or to refund my money, and I asked them to substitute a different color, but I haven't heard back from them, so I don't know if they've shipped it yet. Kind of weird. We'll see. But the only acquisitions I actually have, last night I was at small group at our Bible study, and our pastor bought us books. Anyway, he got me this book. It's called The Real Heaven by Chip Ingram. I can't wait to read it. That's kind of our sermon series right now that we're doing at church, is heaven, and you know, it's exciting to think about. And so I can't wait to read this book, and I'll give you a little review of it after I read it. The other acquisition I have is my gift from, I finally went and checked my post office box. I'm not really good about that. But I finally went and checked it, and sweet, sweet Cindy sent me a package. She sent me this really cute heart-shaped box of chocolates, which I ate and I shared with the nurses at work, and some now and laters, which I shared with them. The Starbursts I ate myself, and it came with this really cute little superhero Valentine and this adorable eraser and this oh so cute flowery pencil. I had these in my purse, but I took them out so I could show them to you. Anyway, thank you, Cindy, very much. That was really sweet of you. You know, and like I said, everybody was so great at Valentine's to send out stuff, and I just didn't even think about Valentine's. But, you know, it's March now, so we're getting close to St. Patrick's Day, so I'm thinking maybe I'll try my hand at sending out some St. Patrick's Day cards, so we'll see how that works out. Anyway, that's all I have for all that kind of stuff. Today is Tuesday, so it is the weekly Zoom meeting that I host at 1:30 United States Central Standard Time, which if you look on a timeline, it says Chicago time. We're the same time as Chicago. I'm the same time as those ladies down in Texas, you know, Brenda and all them. Brenda does hers at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time on Thursdays, and Melanie from Stitch to My Lou does her Zoom meeting on Saturday nights. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So try to join us for those. I know somebody said that there's somebody who does one on Mondays at 9 a.m. And I'm sorry, I don't remember who that was. And, you know, Mary and some other people have talked about doing them, and they're concerned about kind of saturating it. Here's my thing. Like Saturday night, I had family over, so I couldn't make the Zoom meeting Saturday night. Last Thursday, I got on the Zoom meeting, but I couldn't really converse because I was in the truck driving to Lawton, and it was really noisy, so I didn't want them to have to listen to road noise, so I didn't have a whole lot to contribute talking to them, but I had my earplugs in listening to them. My husband's like, "You found a new way to ignore me in the truck." I said, "I only have one earplug in so I can hear my friends. I can listen to you with the other ear." And we talk just as much as we normally do, so it was all good, okay? But anyway, 1:30 today, we'll be on Zoom. Join us if you can. It's great. Just find the Zoom app, or if you're on your laptop, you know, go to zoom.com. I don't know if it's zoom.com. If you type Zoom into your search bar, it's going to tell you several different things, but you can put in like Zoom meeting, and it will tell you how to get on there, and it'll walk you through. I mean, if you do the app, it walks you through signing up and stuff like that. And, you know, none of us do the paid for Zoom because that gives you unlimited meetings. I'm pretty sure today I get a second unlimited meeting because the first two are usually unlimited. But after that, it'll kick you off after 40 minutes. But we all just log back in and keep going as long as we want. So it works out well. Last week, on our Zoom meeting that I hosted, we had Sharon Graham, Dee Thompson, Brenda Nugent, Carrie Penny, Angela from Angela's Crochet Art, Tracy B., Mary Todd, Terry Shorp, Anna Passwater, Teresa from Little T's Treasures, and Gen Z. We had quite a group, and it was great. And like I said, all those people who are thinking about doing one, don't worry about the fact that we're going to have a lot of these meetings, because what it does is it offers people the opportunity. You know, like I said, I couldn't go Saturday night, you know, and I'm really sad that I missed that, but I have at least 2 or 3 other opportunities, you know, during the week to hit a meeting. And so even if we have, you know, 20 people with Zoom meetings they're hosting, that's 20 opportunities somebody has, you know, because some people work during the day, so they can't make my meeting or Brenda's. You know, some people, weekends and evenings are bad for them. If you're in another country, sometimes it falls, you know, at a bad time for you. I know Gypsy Rose told me that she was in Slumberland, I think, during my meeting, because it's really early in the morning in Australia when I do my 1:30 p.m. Meeting. I was trying to do one about the right time for internationals, but I miscalculated how early in the morning it was going to be in Australia. But it's a good time for the ladies in Ireland. So, you know, we're just going to kind of go from there. If you have questions about Zoom, I'd be happy to try to answer them. You know, my email is always down below my videos. So anyway, again, Zoom meeting 1:30 U.S. Central Time today. You know, like I said, if you plug that into the computer, it'll say Chicago time, which that's what Central Time is. And then we'll just go from there. If you want to join us, join us. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to speak. You can type in chat if you'd rather do that than talk. You know, some people are just, that's their thing. I'm not shy, so you get the video, you get the audio, you get the full crazy. And I'm okay with that. But anyway, you guys have a really wonderful week. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I. And I will see some of you this afternoon, hopefully. Bye.